Well, I have no clue what the Warzone meta is going to be, so I don't know what freaking gun. I mean, it's all going to be Vanguard guns, and I'm not buying that game, so I guess I'll just have to use Cold War guns. Why do I have Weapon Motion Blur on? Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep Weapon Motion Blur on. Okay, so you're probably wondering why I'm playing D Machine on Black Ops Cold War, and the answer is quite interesting. Actually, it's not quite interesting. It's quite sad. It's pretty much because I have no clue what to play right now. Because I've been a long fan of Battlefield, okay, or I guess technically not super long. I started playing in Battlefield 4, but you know I've been pretty loyal since Battlefield 4. And Battlefield 2042, it launched a couple of days ago. I mean, I had early access for like a week before that. The game just looks bad. It just looks bad. I mean, there's Portal. There's a huge lack of guns. The sound design sounds terrible. The game just doesn't look like it's very good, based on a lot of reviews I've been watching, a lot of Battlefield players and stuff. Maybe they can like turn around the entire game somehow. I don't know. The game seems to be just kind of messed up at its core. Now, the reason that I'm playing D Machine on Cold War is because I feel like I owe it to myself to give Cold War Zombies a shot. Because I was a big-time Zombies fan. I mean, I was one of those guys who did not play multiplayer for the longest time, especially in BO3 when it peaked, when Zombies peaked, and everyone knows how good BO3 Zombies was. I didn't touch the multiplayer. The only time I played multiplayer was when Into the Void came out, and I grinded to get that, and then I got right back on Zombies so I could use it on Zombies. So, and when Black Ops 4 came around, something happened. Okay, something was in the air. Something happened. Some sort of event transpired that caused everyone to just lose all interest in Zombies, okay? And BO4 Zombies wasn't even bad. I quite liked it. I like Dead of the Night. I think Dead of the Night is a good map. I don't care. I think Dead of the Night is a good map, okay? It is like the most underrated map of all time. Maybe Ancient Evil, but everyone knows Ancient Evil is at least good, okay? Most people don't like Dead of the Night at all. But anyway, so essentially because of what happened in BO4, Jason Blundell left Treyarch, and we got Cold War. And I didn't play Cold War Zombies, and I feel like I owe it to myself to try these games out. In fact, I'm going for an Easter egg run right now, and I'm going to attempt to complete all the Easter eggs for all the maps. Solo, yeah, because I don't have any friends to play with. But going back to Battlefield 2042, this deeply saddens me because I'm a huge Battlefield fan, okay? And I was like, after the beta, I was like, okay, this game is completely salvageable, okay? We got Portal, you know, that fixes everything with the specialists and all that crap. This game would be completely fine. And I was 100% dead set on buying it. I wasn't going to pre-order because I don't like pre-ordering. I'm never pre-ordering again after Cyberpunk. Once the early access pre-order came out and I watched a lot of gameplay, at first I was like, okay, this looks fine. But after listening to a lot of people's reviews and watching the gameplay, I just decided that game is not worth $60 at the moment. Of course, Portal does seem very fun, but there are only like 2 maps per respective game. 2 1942 maps, 2 BF3 maps, and then 2 Bad Company 2 maps. And there's like no guns in the game. How many guns are in the game? There's like maybe like 60 guns in the game, and that's across 4 different games. It's across 2042, 1942, Bad Company 2, and Battlefield 3. Okay, that's across 4 different games. There's only like 60-something guns. Battlefield 4 launched with like what, like 80, 70 guns or something, and that was on 1 game. That game had so much content when it launched, and yes, I know Battlefield 4's launch was a huge catastrophe, but Battlefield 4 was salvaged. And you know what? I don't know if I have much hope that Battlefield 2042 is as salvageable as Battlefield 4 was. Now, I don't want to just sound like I'm complaining. I don't want to just sound like all doom and gloom, but like these are really my how I feel about the game right now, and it's quite saddening to me because I really was looking forward to this game. Now, on the other side of the coin, we have Vanguard. Now, Vanguard, this goes without saying. The Zombies is bad. No one needs to. We don't even need to talk about that. Okay, that's a given. That's a God-given truth. There needs to be no more discussion. Now, multiplayer, I actually have been. So right now they got the multiplayer free access or the free weekend going on. And I've actually been playing it, and I think the multiplayer is pretty fun. Okay, I think it's pretty fun. Gunplay is good. Of course, it's the Modern Warfare engine, so of course gunplay is fantastic. The game is really fast-paced, so it sort of feels more like traditional Call of Duty. But I'm still weary of buying the game. And I can't quite explain it, and it's because, like, again, I do think the multiplayer is fun, but I'm just not the biggest COD multiplayer fan, really. Oh my god, I almost just downed. And the campaign, you know, $60 doesn't justify buying a campaign. So I'm still not buying that game right now. Somehow if they turn Zombies around, maybe, you know, with the release of some round-based maps, even though they want to move away from round-based maps. So I'm not entirely convinced that they're going to commit to releasing good round-based maps because they don't care about round-based maps. They've said that. they want to move away from round-based maps. So why would they put a ton of effort into making good round-based maps whenever they just want to move away from it in the first place, okay? 2042 and Vanguard, as far as new games, new FPS games coming out, both appear as a no-go. So Vanguard is like, isn't Vanguard like the most dead COD to have ever released? Just be making that up, but like real, that game seems like it is the least talked about COD of all time. Now I know what you're thinking. Why don't you just play Halo Infinite? And I have quite a treasonous answer to that, and the answer to that is I'm not into Halo, okay? And I deeply apologize. I know that's like a cardinal sin to admit that you're not that big of a Halo fan, but the thing is, I never played it. I know, and no one ever believes when I tell them this, but I never played Halo. I've literally never played Halo except for Halo. Halo Infinite was the first time I ever played a Halo game. I had never even played a match of Halo at a friend's house. Okay, I'd never even like gotten on their Xbox and like just ran a game of Halo. I've never even done that. Okay, so I had no idea. I don't know how Halo works or any of that crap. Okay, so I played it, and yeah, it seems fun. All right, it seems fun. But like I don't have the long-term investment that like so many other people have with Halo. And you know what? I think I will try to get into Halo this year. I think I will attempt to get into Halo. I just kind of need some FPS fix. Now, of course, Warzone's Vanguard integration will hopefully be good, and it'll sort of like breathe some new life into Warzone. I think it will. But Battlefield 2042's disappointing launch has just made me incredibly sad. If you watch the Angry Joe Show rants, as funny as that rant is, okay, and that's a really good video. But as funny as that rant is, he literally is almost crying at the end of the video. You can watch the video. At the end of the video, he is literally about to tear up because of how saddening it is. Wait, what do I need to do now? I need to, oh wait, I gotta get the key card. So, probably one of the biggest theories is that AAA developers don't actually have to try to make good games anymore because everyone will just buy the games anyway. Oh my god. Because everyone will just buy the games anyway. So, of course, if everyone's going to buy your game, why do you have to really put that much effort into making a great game? And now, if you go on Battlefield 2042 on Steam, the reviews are horrendous. Dude, is my mouse bugged? Why does my gun, like, aim out? Like, why is it doing that? You see that it, like, stuttered. I'm probably going to go over to a friend's house to actually play 2042 for myself and get some opinions, like, with some actual gameplay. Because, you know, that'll help. Now, the game itself, and I played the beta, okay? I played the beta. Everyone played the beta. The beta was really buggy and not very good, didn't feel very polished, but I had fun playing the beta. I did. I had some fun playing the beta. I thought the gunplay felt really nice. I know that they've added a ton of bloom to 2042. Disgusting, makes me want to vomit. Why would they ever do that? First-person shooters, everyone knows this. First-person shooters do not need bloom. Vanguard has the same problem, apparently, okay? I don't know what people are thinking these days of adding bloom to their games. Previous Battlefield games with the classic 32v32 player count, the game sort of felt like what I would sort of describe as controlled chaos, where it was chaotic and it felt like war, and it was you know, just like constant stimulus right into your eyes of explosions and gunshots, and it was fun. But there were like choke points, and there were certain points where everybody was always going to go, and it just sort of felt like there was almost a method to the madness. Now, 2042, there is no method to the madness. With the 64v64 player count and the map design, maybe, it just feels like you never know what is going on. The game did feel more lighthearted and like cartoony, which I was not a big fan of, because one of Battlefield's greatest identifying factors is the fact that it's so gritty and visceral. And of course, that's even more accentuated with a full release because of like the weird quips the operators do at the end of the game. I don't know what that's about. It doesn't fit the tone of like the dark, edgy story that we're supposed to be getting, like with a climate apocalypse. And the lack of guns is also very disappointing to me as well. Because when it comes to like part of the most fun I have when it comes to video games, I really like having like progression and things I can work towards, because it actually makes me feel like my life has a purpose. And like when there's such a lack of guns, it feels like there's not anything to grind for.
Oh, of course. Leave it to the Nazis to create a weapon that literally spells out die. Do you think they even knew they were the baddies?
Baddies. Sorry, that word has just been completely ruined for me in 2021. Alright, gotta pull up NoJay's video real quick. Jet gun. Oh my god. So I was watching Mr. Rothwaffle's video of like the entire Dark Ether storyline, and it's actually like not it's actually not bad. Like, it's a pretty good story, but no one cares about it because the intel system was so weird, and like no one knew the story, what was going on in between maps, because there wasn't like exposition for the maps or any explanation. There was just the intel. You had to pick up the intel to know what was going on, or be a weirdo like me and watch a 56-minute long video explaining. Now, that's why I didn't play Cold War Zombies. It's not that I thought it was bad. Of course, I'm giving it a shot right now, and I think it's good. It's just, for some reason, it didn't have that like inexplicable secret like X factor that all the other Zombies games had. Even BO4, in my opinion. It doesn't have it. I don't know why. It just doesn't feel. I feel like it has the same soul that the other games had, and I can't explain it. Like I said. Wait, there were 2 parts? He only said 1. What? He only showed Noah. Oh my god, they spawned 1 at a time. I didn't. Okay, I stopped recording for a second. I literally went down. Like, I actually freaking went down. I just did something stupid. I got them all upgraded now. That took a little bit. And also a big part of like why this game feels like it doesn't have much of a soul, is because there aren't there are characters. I mean, there are characters, but like there aren't playable characters. You play as like the strike team, like just the operators. There aren't like actual 4 characters like Dempsey and Richtofen and Takio, Nikolai. There's nothing like that.
Semtex.
Oh shit. Wait, it's all? Wait, apparently I'm defenseless when I have to carry this thing. How am I gonna... And a bunch of play counts are gonna spawn in. How am I gonna defend myself? I'm by myself here. Oh, I just killed him because I'm by myself. Wait, did the round just end? Uh-oh. Oh, no, wait, I missed the... oh. There we go. Gotta get a Megaton. Shoot! I don't know if it was just me. I don't know if it's just me, but was my weapon not shooting? Was I out of ammo? I don't think I was out of ammo. I'm fairly certain I was not out of ammo. Why wasn't my weapon firing? I was clicking the mouse. Okay, so editor's note, I apparently had to hold down fire for like a second or 2. Yeah. Alright, also in case you can't tell, I am a fairly new channel here. This is like literally my 3rd video or something like that. It is my 3rd video. I know it's exactly my 3rd video, but yeah, I'm just kind of messing around here, seeing what making videos is like. For any weirdos that are watching this, one of my 20 viewers, thanks. Yeah, I guess I'll see you later.